what is Terry's Corner? What do people get when they join Terry's Corner? And I think we talked about it in a previous video that we recorded. This idea came earlier in the summer, where we said, how about we create for you a platform where you can share your framework for drug discovery, all your experience, all your learnings. And fast forward today, we have Terry's Corner that allows students to learn anytime, anywhere, because they get a weekly course with a video, a breakdown of the content, as well as very specific references associated with that. Terry Corner members get to shape the curriculum. So we're going to use the questions that people submit to us to help shape the curriculum. And it's designed for biotech, pharma, and academic researchers. And one of the other advantages is what we're doing here today is a live Ask Me Anything session. So let's jump in.
Oh, great. Yeah, let me just say, Terry's Corner for me is a labor of love. It just, the things that I have picked up and used in over 45 years in industry, it's an amazingly complex industry, as most of you probably know already. But pharmacologists are almost always working in systems they don't fully understand. So it's very technology driven. The more we can see, the more we know, the better off we are. We'll make better choices. And so what's happened, of course, as you know, over the past years, that there's been tremendous advances in target validation, vetting, screening, structure, AI, informatics. All this has really made it to where we can probably drug just about any target. But the thing that I encountered thereafter is, after you have all that and you have a molecule, it boils down to pharmacology. It boils down to, then you have to convert it from a hit to a lead, to a candidate, to a drug. And the rate of attrition in these steps is still atrocious. It's pretty bad. You have teams of 40 people working for years with vast resources, doing all they know of what to do, get a compound, put it in humans, and it does not work. So that's what Terry's Corner is about, the expression of a chemical activity in very complex physiology, to try to predict this, to try to pick the best compound. Because the other thing is, you have to know as much about your compound as you can, because there's a good chance it'll fail. And if it does, you don't want to follow it up with a compound that does the same thing. So the more you know about your compound. So Terry's Corner is all about that, all the nuances, the applications of the many, many tools pharmacology offers us to study compounds and make choices.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I was just thinking about this, and to your point, one important thing was, when we designed the corner, and you and I were working together on this, it was very important to be bite-sized lessons, to have bite-sized lessons, because, as you said, it's incredibly complex. And in order to transmit your knowledge and to transmit your experience, we needed to, as I put it, Terry, whenever you teach here. And I've always loved listening to you. But then when I left, I would say to myself, this is fantastic, but how do I apply it? And Terry's Corner is designed in a way to help scientists not only learn, but help apply what they learn.
Yeah, actually, I have Dr. GPCR to thank for that, because I do tend to go into it at a high level because I've been doing it for years and years and years, and I forget that others haven't, that's new to them. And there is an adage when you teach and so forth, you tell people what you'll tell them, and then you tell them what you told them. And I was never good at that. Terry's Corner has taught me it's very important to do the small bites, because it's all new stuff and it is complex. I'd like to also suggest that joining Terry's Corner, you kind of inherit Terry. If you have a question and want to hear more, or aren't sure if you could email me, call me, and I'd be more than happy to expound it. So it's a hopefully an interactive, small bite, multi-topic course on drug discovery.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a vault. We were joking before
Yeah.
we hit record that all of this knowledge is hidden in a bunker somewhere, protected, because everything we've put in there, as you mentioned, it is a labor of love.
Colorado, yeah, some bunker down there. All this stuff is sitting there. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right.